false promises just like Modi. Delhi High Court pulls up the Delhi government, says Aam Aadmi Party cabinet delayed sending CAG report on the alleged liquor scam and the Chief Minister House expenditure to the LG. Political war of words over Delhi Chief Minister Atishi's crowdfunding campaign. Congress says AAP short of funds after liquor scam busted. BJP claims crowdfunding a sham to hide scam money. The Grand Mahakumbh begins. Over 1.5 crore devotees take the holy dip on day one. This 45-day event is the world's largest spiritual gathering. Prime Minister Modi inaugurates the Z-More tunnel in Jammu and Kashmir's Sonmarg. Chief Minister Umar Abdullah hails Prime Minister's game-changer policy for Jammu and Kashmir. Union Minister Ashwini Vaishnav trashes Meta boss's claim on the Lok Sabha poll, says Modi's third term a reflection of good governance. Calls it a misinformation campaign by Zuckerberg. Army chief's big warning to China, says all forces are congregated at Doklam and the forces are very strong in Sikkim. Sensex tanks over 1,000 points. 4 days of market slump wipes out 24.69 crore rupees of investor wealth. Rupee logs steepest single-day fall in nearly 2 years. India summons top Bangladeshi diplomat. High Commissioner summoned by External Affairs Ministry over Bangladesh border fence row.
Presented by Parul University, Vadodara, Gujarat.
Co-presented by
आपका जॉय भारत का जॉय जॉय ई-बाइक.
All right, let's begin with the latest news break coming in. Rahul Gandhi, though belated, has finally entered the campaign where the Delhi Dangal is concerned, the Delhi elections. Massive capital clash turning up which has clearly split the India alliance. Rahul Gandhi taking on Arvind Kejriwal, actually going to the stage and saying that Arvind Kejriwal is exactly like the Prime Minister Modi in his functioning. Rahul Gandhi says in Selampur this evening in his first electoral rally in Delhi, saying Kejriwal silent on Adani, makes fake promises like Modi. Prime Minister Arvind Kejriwal mum on caste census.
100 लोग हैं, 150 लोग हैं, अरबपति जो हिंदुस्तान को कंट्रोल करते हैं. देश का पूरा फायदा उनको मिलता है. अदानी, अंबानी, नरेंद्र मोदी जी की मार्केटिंग करते हैं. आपने कभी नरेंद्र मोदी जी को इनके बारे में कुछ बोलते हुए सुना है? केजरीवाल जी ने अदानी जी के बारे में कुछ बोला है? कभी बोला है? एक शब्द नहीं बोलते हैं. एक शब्द नहीं बोलते हैं. और मैं साफ बोलता हूं कि हम अरबपतियों का देश नहीं चाहते हैं. मैं जाति जनगणना की बात करता हूं और मैंने उदाहरण दिया. इस देश में कम से कम 50% पिछड़े वर्ग के लोग हैं. 50% पिछड़े वर्ग के लोग हैं. 15% दलित हैं. 8% आदिवासी हैं. 15% माइनॉरिटी हैं. और जब मैं जाति जनगणना की बात करता हूं नरेंद्र मोदी जी के मुंह से एक शब्द नहीं निकलता और केजरीवाल जी के मुंह से एक शब्द नहीं निकलता है। क्योंकि दोनों चाहते हैं कि देश में पिछड़े वर्ग को, दलित को, आदिवासियों को, माइनॉरिटीज को भागीदारी ना मिले। आप पूछिए कभी केजरीवाल जी से पूछिए कि वो जाति जनगणना के साथ हैं या नहीं। मोदी जी से पूछिए जाति जनगणना के साथ हो या नहीं।
Meanwhile, with Rahul Gandhi directly taking on his India ally Arvind Kejriwal on that stage in Selampur, it's interesting, viewers. Look at two things. Rahul Gandhi invoking the Dalit vote, also invoking the minority vote. Two vote banks that the Congress hopes to possibly win back from the Congress. Meanwhile, like I said, the opposition alliance is clearly split in the national capital. You saw that right there, where the Congress now openly coming in to attack Arvind Kejriwal, their principal opposition in Delhi. All of this in the backdrop of its India alliance partners who have come out and called the Congress as nothing more than the team B of the Bharatiya Janata Party. The question is also, will Rahul Gandhi's attack prove to be a divider or a challenger? We decode.
हमारे हीरो राहुल गांधी जी को कि वो आए और हम सब लोगों को संबोधित करें।
The battle for Delhi intensifies. While AAP and BJP campaigns are already in top gear, Rahul Gandhi finally entered the fray, attending his first election rally in the national capital on Monday.
अदानी, अंबानी, नरेंद्र मोदी जी की मार्केटिंग करते हैं। आपने कभी नरेंद्र मोदी जी को इनके बारे में कुछ बोलते हुए सुना है? केजरीवाल जी ने अदानी जी के बारे में कुछ बोला है? कभी बोला है? एक शब्द नहीं बोलते हैं। एक शब्द नहीं बोलते हैं। और मैं साफ बोलता हूं।
The Congress MP's rally comes even as speculation that the party's national leadership may take a back seat in Delhi, leaving the local unit to do the heavy lifting. The role the Grand Old Party will play in the election is under close scrutiny. Many India Bloc leaders, including the TMC and Shiv Sena UBT, have already come out in support of the ruling Aam Aadmi Party. The divide in opposition rank has become ammunition for the BJP, which is pulling out all stops to end AAP 10-year rule in Delhi.
दिल्ली में चुनाव आया, कांग्रेस और आप पार्टी अलग लड़ रहे हैं। बंगाल में तृणमूल कांग्रेस और आप पार्टी, तृणमूल कांग्रेस और कांग्रेस अलग पड़े हैं। बिहार में लालू भी छटपटा रहे हैं। और महाराष्ट्र वालों, आज मैं कहकर जाता हूं, 8 तारीख को पटाखे तैयार रखना, दिल्ली में भी भारतीय जनता पार्टी की सरकार बनेगी।
Arvind Kejriwal, who ended Sheila Dikshit's 15-year rule in Delhi, is running a campaign focusing on BJP. The AAP chief on Monday led a delegation, including Delhi Chief Minister Atishi and Punjab Chief Minister Bhagwant Mann, to the Election Commission to file a complaint against the BJP.
हमने चुनाव आयोग को बताया कि किस तरह से नई दिल्ली विधानसभा में बीजेपी के एमपीज़ के यहाँ एक एमपी के यहाँ 30-30, 40-40 वोट बनने के लिए पिछले 15-20 दिन में एप्लीकेशंस डाली गई हैं। तो उन्होंने पूरा आश्वासन दिया है कि किसी भी हालत में कोई भी एक भी गलत वोट बनने नहीं दिया जाएगा और इसकी एक वोट की बहुत डीप इंक्वायरी करके ही कोई भी एक्शन लिया जाएगा।
While the BJP remains AAP's principal challenger in Delhi, the Congress is the X factor. Any gains for the Congress party that just got 4% of the vote share in the 2020 assembly elections will be at the cost of the Aam Aadmi Party. It remains to be seen whether the Gandhis really step into action and play an active role in the campaign. If they do, the question really is, where will it leave the deeply divided India bloc? With video journalist Satya Rotre, this is Mosni Singh in Delhi, Selampur for India Today.
So, what did our viewers think of the kind of language that Rahul Gandhi used, especially for Arvind Kejriwal? Many would think that it was possibly a little light, could have been stronger. But with all of that is at play right now, the big question continues to remain in this election, viewers. If there is an X factor, it's how the Congress will perform. Congress is the X factor in this election. What role will the Congress play in the national capital? The Congress party, pretender, challenger, or spoiler? The Delhi Dangal leaving India bloc split, and how much can the BJP gain in Delhi, especially riding at the back on the Congress if the Congress sees a revival from that meager 4% vote share it had in 2020. These are the questions that we're going to be posing over the course of the next 40 minutes. Joining me this evening, Rashid Kidwai, author, political analyst; Sanju Verma, national spokesperson, Bharatiya Janata Party; Adil Singh Boparoy, spokesperson, Congress; Akshay Marathe, spokesperson, Aam Aadmi Party. Rashid Kidwai, I want to start with you. For somebody who's watched the Congress, studied, reported on the Congress for many, many years, Rahul Gandhi coming into, the Delhi Dangal electoral party, whatever one might call it. The choice of words used for Arvind Kejriwal on the eve of elections, would you reckon a little soft, could have been stronger, still struggling with whether he wants to be all in or not play into the hands of the BJP?
Well, I think Preeti, Rahul Gandhi has a style of speaking about Narendra Modi, BJP, and the rest. So if he was talking about Mamata Banerjee, if he's talking about, BRS leadership or so, it's always been little restrained and I would say a lot more civil, if you think that that's a correct word. I think Rahul Gandhi is going as per his strength. He talked about all those Jai Bhim and, Kota and all those two business houses, etc. But whether it will make an impact or not, let's not forget that the first Kejriwal government came, to power in December 13 with the support of Congress. So whatever number of seats Congress gets, and if Aam Aadmi Party falls short, then there's going to be a Congress Aam Aadmi Party, sort of alliance or a post-election understanding. This voter knows. Preeti, you covered Uttar Pradesh election.
But that is, Rashid, if you're working on the theory that whatever Congress gains will gain at the cost of the BJP.
No, whichever way, I think it's not that there is a triangular contest and each political party plays up to the strength. So some places the Congress would obviously hurt Aam Aadmi Party, but some places it can hurt and harm the BJP also. Preeti, you recall in Uttar Pradesh, Priyanka Gandhi held over 200 public meetings. They were all very well attended and she made an impact, seemingly so. But outcome, it was very poor because Congress got just 2 seats. So this vote percentage, we have seen in 13, 2014 election, then again 2020 election. So there have been 3 Delhi elections and the Congress is not getting its mojo back what it used to be.
All right, before I go to the Congress spokesperson, Rashid, one quick, comment from you. Clearly, there was a dichotomy where the central leadership was concerned with the Congress, whether to really step into the Delhi battle, because knowing very well, a slight gain could also play in favor of the Bharatiya Janata Party. The India Alliance already calling, the Congress in Delhi as the team B of the BJP. Is there still a contradiction, or the central leadership has now decided we will go fight for what was our space in Delhi and try and regain that?
So, Preeti, it's very simple. It takes 2 to tango. Clearly, Arvind Kejriwal was not at all willing to take, Congress along. He viewed Congress in Delhi as a sheer liability. So, therefore, I think the story of central leadership and Delhi Congress not being on same page was a bit exaggerated. Now that election, sort of season campaigning has come to full force, you will see Rahul Gandhi, Priyanka Gandhi, and the rest of Congress trying their luck.
All right, okay, so they will try their luck. And Adil Singh Boparoy, that would mean, let's go into 2020 elections, you had a 4% vote share. In MCD polls, that went to about 12% vote share. If you were to come back, all right, we're getting news break coming in, Adil. Just hold on to that question. Let's quickly dip into news break because Arvind Kejriwal has quickly reacted to Rahul Gandhi. Arvind Kejriwal taking on Rahul Gandhi, stating, today Rahul Gandhi came to Delhi, he abused me a lot, but I will not comment on his statements. His fight is to save Congress. My fight is to save the country. There's a hidden political meaning. And Adil, allow me to come back to you and bring in the Aam Aadmi Party spokesperson on this. Because Akshay Marathe, Arvind Kejriwal coming out, and I'll quote him. Rahul Gandhi came to Delhi, abused me a lot, but I will not comment on his statements. His fight is to save the Congress. My fight is to save the country. If it comes down to civility, it can't get bigger than this, but the political meaning behind this is very clear. Akshay Marathe, that the Aam Aadmi Party needs the Congress not to take on the political outfit head on, because then that would mean taking away that crucial, even a 3 or 4% vote from your kitty.
Preeti ji, I want to first start out by saying that my leader Arvind Kejriwal ji is a man of his word. He is somebody who has always kept his word when it comes to alliances. He campaigned for the Congress candidates. In fact, the place where Rahul Gandhi ji is today speaking, that is the exact same location where Arvind Kejriwal ji went to campaign for the Congress candidate. But Rahul Gandhi ji or any other senior Congress leader never campaigned for an Aam Aadmi Party candidate in the Delhi elections. So that is the nature of the Congress party that they are revealing today, and they are welcome to behave as arrogantly as they want to, because their arrogance is something that has cost them multiple elections in the last 10 years. If you just look at the Maharashtra election, it is the Congress party's arrogance that defeated the alliance against the Bharatiya Janata Party. If you look at the Haryana elections, they were already making a list of ministers to swear in Haryana. That is the kind of arrogance that the Congress party has exhibited, and it has caused them defeat after defeat after defeat. And I think they're bringing the same arrogance and the same approach.
Akshay Marathe, if you decide to fight, Haryana, if the Aam Aadmi Party, which it did, decided to fight a Gujarat, decided to fight a Haryana, then it's perfectly normal, because everyone is allowed to increase their footprint and allowed to increase their voter base. But if the Congress wants to come back and fight in Delhi, then they're arrogant and they're cutting into your vote. They're the team B of the BJP. When you do it, it's okay. When the Congress does it, it's, when you do it, it's kosher. But not when the Congress does it.
Preeti ji, I not for 1 second did I question why is Congress party fighting in Delhi. They are a political party. They are welcome to fight in Delhi. But the question is, who is their main opponent? When we went to Gujarat to fight against the Bharatiya Janata Party, we did not make the Congress party an issue. We talked about the misgovernance and corruption of the BJP in Gujarat.
Because the BJP
when we went to Haryana, we talked about the corruption and misgovernance of BJP in Haryana.
But Akshay Marathe, you are in power.
Let me finish.
Yes.
Let me finish my point. My singular question is, if the Congress party believes their ideological strength is to fight against the Bharatiya Janata Party, why did Rahul Gandhi spend all this time attacking Arvind Kejriwal today? Who is his enemy? Is his enemy Arvind Kejriwal or Narendra Modi?
Okay.
It is for the Congress to decide that question. I cannot comment. It is their voters, their supporters will look at the speech of Rahul Gandhi and say, why is Rahul Gandhi attacking Arvind Kejriwal? And Arvind Kejriwal is the only party.
All right, Adil Singh Boparoy, Rahul Gandhi just about 30 minutes ago called Arvind Kejriwal practically the same leadership pattern as Prime Minister Modi, doesn't doesn't speak about Adani, has led Delhi down a path of complete misgovernance. Arvind Kejriwal coming out and using quite civil language, because he's saying that you might abuse me a lot, but I will not comment on your statement. Your fight is to save the Congress. I have a bigger picture. I have to save the country.
Well, Preeti, let me clarify for my friend firstly. It was common knowledge among all alliance partners of the India alliance that this is a coming together of political parties of the opposition bloc for the purposes of the general elections on a certain set of ideas. It was also clarified to them that when it came to state elections, the state units and similarly, the regional parties will decide for themselves. That is their prerogative. Now, coming to Delhi, let me again say this with utmost humility. It is not about personalities. It is about issues. And the yearning from the ground, the voice from the ground is that the people of Delhi are fed up with the false promises of the BJP and the Aam Aadmi Party. A case in point is a constitutional authority, the CAG, talking about a 2,000 crore rupee scam in Delhi. Number two, Mr. Kejriwal and the Aam Aadmi Party tom-tommed about India against corruption, about setting up a Lokayukta. Where is that Lokayukta? Mr. Kejriwal's party spoke about ending this VIP culture, and it is for everybody to see. They have a house running into crores of rupees. So I again repeat, it is not about Mr. Kejriwal. It is about their model of governance. Now, this is as far as the Aam Aadmi is concerned.
But
when it comes to the BJP...
Adil, allow me to come in for a counter, because usually every time Rahul Gandhi is spoken of an alliance within a state, it is for the larger ideology to keep the BJP away. What's changed here then?
Preeti, most certainly, as far as ideological contest is concerned, we are bitterly opposed to the BJP for a variety of reasons. When it comes to Delhi, and this was known to all political parties, that we will go by the state unit's prerogative, by the state unit's decision. And our feedback and the voice from the ground is that there is misgovernance in Delhi.
Okay.
At the end of the day, we're a political party. How can we shy away?
Sanju Verma, for somebody who attacks the Congress right, off the bat, internally this time around BJP and Sanju Verma would be thinking, thoda to acha kar le. I hope they do slightly better than what they usually do in Delhi.
Preeti, you've come to me 17 minutes into the debate. I thought you'd forgotten that the BJP spokesperson is also there on the panel.
It's all against each other. So it's not 2 against 1 here.
Okay. Preeti, I said that on a lighter note. Okay, now let me make some serious points. First and foremost, the BJP is contesting Delhi elections on a standalone basis. We are not the B team or C team of anyone. We don't need anyone to be our B team or C team. तो पहले तो ये जो B team, C team का किस्सा है, इसका मैं पूरी तरह से खंडन करती हूँ. Point number 1. Point number 2. For a change, I agree with the Congress party and Adil Boparai that हाँ भाई दिल्ली के लिए क्या किया अरविंद केजरीवाल ने? जहरीली हवा, बदबूदार पानी, टूटी फूटी सड़कें, मोहल्ला क्लिनिक्स which are dysfunctional, revenue surplus दिल्ली को revenue deficit दिल्ली बना दिया, गाजीपुर लैंडफिल, कचरे का ढेर, उसकी सफाई आज दशकों तक यदि किसी ने नहीं की है, अरविंद केजरीवाल ने बड़ी बड़ी बातें की थी, तो सबसे ज्यादा इसका क्रेडिट या डिस्क्रेडिट तो मिस्टर केजरीवाल को जाता है. लेट्स नॉट इवन टॉक अबाउट द 50 करोड़ या 60 करोड़ का शीश महल. पहनते हैं 200 रुपए की नीली बुशर्ट, पॉकेट में लगाते हैं 5 रुपए का रेनॉल्ट पेन और सवारी करते हैं टूटी फूटी वैगन आर में, पर घर में लगाए हैं 90 लाख के पर्दे, 4 करोड़ का मिनी बार और 5 करोड़ का मार्बल टाइल. यह है अरविंद केजरीवाल का ढकोसलेबाजी का चेहरा. But let me say one thing to you. Do you remember Lok Sabha 2024? There was a contestant called Kanhaiya Kumar, and Kanhaiya Kumar के लिए मैदान पे दोनों राहुल गांधी भी उतरे थे और अरविंद केजरीवाल भी उतरे थे कैंपेन करने के लिए. And every political pundit got his or her salt, said Kanhaiya Kumar is going to trounce Manoj Tiwari. But Manoj Tiwari won hands down. The reason for giving this example is to let your audience know that Rahul Gandhi plus Arvind Kejriwal failed to become a force multiplier against Manoj Tiwari, because 0 plus 0 is equal to 0. The third most important point that I want to make, and this is the most relevant one, Preeti. I'm not even going to talk about the fact that the BJP in Lok Sabha 2024 from Delhi had a 54.3% vote share, garnering 48.4 lakh votes, versus the Aam Aadmi Party, which garnered only 21.54 lakh votes, or the Congress, which got only 16.89 lakh votes. I'm not going there. My main point is this. If you look at BJP's track record, and I'm sure Rashid Kidwai, despite his differences with me, will endorse this point. BJP has mastered the art of turning anti-incumbency into pro-incumbency, be it Uttar Pradesh and Uttarakhand 2022 elections, or for that matter, Haryana 2024 elections. And where the Congress loses, I just want to say one thing to you. You remember in Uttarakhand 2022, very quickly, Preeti, the BJP had a vote share of 44%, the Congress had a vote share of 38%. There was a difference of just 6%, but the BJP got 47 seats. The Congress was reduced to 19 seats because Congress has lost its mojo, lost the art of converting vote share into winnable seats. And that is where the BJP wins hands down against the opposition.
I'm just counting right now, Sanju Verma, because you enjoy data. You spoke of the Northeast seat held by Manoj Tiwari, and that is why, how the Delhi elections are so spectacularly different when it comes down to a Lok Sabha election and a state election. Why? Because yes, Rahul Gandhi plus Arvind Kejriwal could not, allow Kanhaiya Kumar or get Kanhaiya Kumar to win. But when you break it down into assembly segments, then the 10 assembly constituencies that represent the Northeast Lok Sabha constituency, out of that 8 are held by the Aam Aadmi Party. Just how, this is only to tell our viewers how different the Vidhan Sabha and the Lok Sabha election is. And, always nice to get perspective.
Preeti?
But I'm going to come to you. I'm coming to you. Allow me to bring in Rashid Kidwai again, and I'll come to you, Akshay Marathe. Rashid Kidwai, the best bet now for the Congress. You could make out from that rally addressed by Rahul Gandhi, he is looking at two segments. One is the Dalit vote, which used to be with the Congress party, but since the last two elections, it's being swept by the Aam Aadmi Party. 12 reserved seats, 2020. SC reserved seats were swept by the Aam Aadmi Party. Therefore, the constant bringing up of the Samvidhan, Constitution, and the rights of the marginalized. Number two, the minority vote, Rashid Kidwai, which once again this time around at the back of the MCD election, because we saw a huge traction of that vote come to the Congress party. The Congress is hoping these are the two vote banks it wants to pull away. But will it succeed? And if it does, who does it help?
So, Preeti, I think we cannot compare the municipal elections where municipal corporator has certain powers to do something in the ward. The mayor is not, equivalent to a chief minister. Therefore, I think it is it's chalk and cheese. The biggest problem the Congress faces at this point of time in Delhi is that the core supporter, being Dalits or Muslims, they are also very politically, savvy. They know who they are voting for and what it would entail. So, and they know that the Congress and BJP cannot come together. So, the only possibility is for the Congress point of view or a Congress voter point of view is to have some kind of, coalition government with Aam Aadmi Party, and that is something which is very difficult, both in terms of practical approach, or if you go by what happened in December 2013. So here is an election which is very sort of, I would say, a very odd. It's like me and my cousin against, me and my brother against my cousin, me and my cousin against a stranger. Now, who is a stranger for the BJP? Interestingly, it is Arvind Kejriwal, and Congress also it is going to be Arvind Kejriwal. So he is a odd person out. Both national political parties, even Aam Aadmi Party is a national political party, but both parties want Arvind Kejriwal to be out.
All right, okay, both parties want Arvind Kejriwal to be out. I'm quite sure that Congress would want Arvind Kejriwal not to be entirely out, but wanting it to do slightly better, where it doesn't help the BJP, but maybe if at all there is a chance, there's a post-poll alliance. That is, I think, what the Aam Aadmi Party would want. But what the Aam Aadmi Party is denying, and I will bring in the spokesperson, Akshay Marathe, on this, is a CAG report, Akshay Marathe, which was brought in by Sanju Verma as well. And I'll take you back to the 2G scam, I'll take you back to the coal scam. Arvind Kejriwal at that point of time had taken the CAG reports and said this is a corrupt government, that Dr. Manmohan Singh was leading a corrupt government, be it the coal scam or be it the 2G scam. Today you are saying these are leaks, it's really not the real CAG report. But that question is also needs to be answered by the Aam Aadmi Party, because our viewers need to know it. A report is only made public, a CAG report, once it is tabled in the assembly, if it is for a state, or in the parliament, if it is for the centre. You've refused to table these reports, Akshay Marathe.
Preeti ji, I want to first start out by acknowledging that when I talked about the Congress party, the Congress spokesperson who spoke right after me actually proved my point. He spent all of his time attacking Arvind Kejriwal and said nothing, not a single word against the Bharatiya Janata Party. So I'm glad that from Rahul Gandhi ji down to the spokespersons of the Congress, they are revealing to the public that their enemy is the Aam Aadmi Party and not the Bharatiya Janata Party. So that is for everybody to see. Now, coming to the allegations raised by the BJP spokesperson, I want to ask you, Preeti ji, do you know that Aam Aadmi Party in Delhi is a half state and does not have anything to do with prosecuting any corruption, does not have anything to do with investigating any corruption? So when you say that we are denying the existence of a report because it is a leak, I want to challenge the BJP. They have been going after us for the last 10 years. They have filed 150 cases against us, but not in a single case have they been able to prove any allegation against the Aam Aadmi Party. Even in the liquor case that they are talking about, Arvind Kejriwal ji was thrown into jail by the BJP for 6 months. They have not even bothered to start the trial. prove any allegation you have against us. We will leave politics forever. We are not interested in battling with in this muck that the people likes to throw at everybody.
Akshay,
But tell
allow
me
me a rebuttal before I bring it.
One point, Preeti ji, because every debate I come to, I very respectfully respond to your questions. But every time I don't hear the BJP or the Congress talk about what is your vision for Delhi.
Okay,
Isn't that
we'll go to that. But one final question on this. Akshay Marathi, I just want to ask you one question. Yes, you don't have any investigative authority. The service is also not with you where Delhi is concerned. But you have every authority to table a CAG report in the assembly, which was also brought up by the court today. So have you been withholding those CAG reports?
No, absolutely not. In fact, the assembly is not in session right now. Whenever the assembly comes back into session, the reports will be tabled.
Okay.
But until and unless those reports are tabled and there is any kind of evidence that those reports exist, how should I take it at face value that the BJP is not leaking some random document? And now let me come to the core question, Preeti ji, because your viewers are also sitting in Delhi and they are wondering why are issues that matter to us not being discussed. What is the BJP and the Congress party's vision for the next 5 years in Delhi?
Okay, that's what. Okay, I want to bring in. First, let me bring in Sanju Verma and Adil. I know you want to come in, but because these were charges made to the BJP, I'll come to you right after I go to Sanju Verma. Sanju Verma, the charge is that the BJP is running a negative campaign, number one, where you have nothing to prove for what you want to bring, leave alone not even a chief ministerial face. You're constantly building a negative campaign on what the Aam Aadmi Party is not doing. What is the vision of the Bharatiya Janata Party? Who is going to be the chief minister?
You know, Preeti, first and foremost, let me make this very clear that the Aam Aadmi Party's pathetic track record speaks for itself. Sahib Singh Verma from the BJP was the chief minister, the LG was from the Congress. Madan Lal Khurana from the BJP was the chief minister, LG was from the Congress. Sushma Swaraj from the BJP was the chief minister of Delhi, LG was from the Congress. But Sushma Swaraj ho, Madan Lal Khurana ho, Sahib Singh Verma ho, they never complained that LG हमें काम नहीं करने दे रहे. Arvind Kejriwal is a very poor team player. He lacks interpersonal skills. He does not even know the definition of the word accountability. For everything he says, मुझसे ना हो पाएगा जी. बदबूदार पानी ये तो LG की गलती है. जहरीली हवा ये तो जी LG की गलती है. लावारिस मोहल्ला क्लिनिक ये तो जी LG की गलती है. टूटी फूटी सड़कें ये तो जी LG की गलती है. I had a preliminary estimate of 7.61 crore for renovating my Sheesh Mahal. Finally, I ended up doing it for 33.66 crore at 342% jump. But ये तो जी LG की गलती है. No, wait, Preeti. You gave a long monologue to the Aam Aadmi Party.
I'll give you.
Now let me tell you.
I'll give you equal time and more. But Sanju, answer my question. What is it that the BJP brings to the table? Number one. Number two, will there be a chief ministerial candidate? Because speculations are high that Smriti Irani might finally jump in. Is she or is she not? You want to tell us a thing or two about that?
Preeti, I love coming on your shows, but do you have this, inclination to break my chain of thought just when I'm reaching the point of inflection? क्या प्रॉब्लम है प्रीति आपको मुझसे?
मैम कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. देखिए चलिए, I'll bring my stopwatch. Go ahead, because my only thing is questions never get answered. But go ahead.
ठीक है. No, I will answer your question, Preeti. You asked a fair question. I will answer that. But you cannot allow reckless allegations against the BJP to go unchecked. So let Akshay Marathe, let Aam Aadmi Party darbaris, but most importantly, let your viewers know this. नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने क्या किया दिल्ली वासियों के लिए? कान खोलकर सुनो. Either these projects are in advanced stages, or they have received in principle approval, or they have been brought to fruition. Delhi Meerut RRTS, Delhi Alwar RRTS, Delhi Panipat RRTS, Dwarka Expressway, Delhi Saharanpur Dehradun Expressway, Delhi Amritsar Katra Expressway, Delhi Varanasi High Speed Rail, Delhi Karnal Metro, फरीदाबाद नोएडा गाजियाबाद एक्सप्रेसवे, दिल्ली नोएडा कॉरिडोर, ये सब काम किसने किए हैं? ये नरेंद्र मोदी जी की सरकार ने किए हैं. एंड लेट मी टेल यू वन थिंग प्रीति, लॉ एंड ऑर्डर कम्स अंडर द एजिस ऑफ द यूनियन होम मिनिस्ट्री इन दिल्ली, पुलिस कम्स अंडर द एजिस ऑफ द यूनियन होम मिनिस्ट्री, वाटर, पोल्यूशन, पीडब्ल्यूडी, सैनिटेशन, हेल्थ, एजुकेशन, इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर, रोड्स, हाईवेज, ब्रिजेस, ये सब आम आदमी पार्टी के तहत आते हैं. इनके प्रवक्ता टीवी डिबेट पर आकर बोलते हैं वी बिल्ट 20 मेडिकल कॉलेजेस. यू आस्क देम टू नेम 3, दे विल नेम कॉलेजेस व्हिच वर बिल्ट इन प्री इंडिपेंडेंट इंडिया. दे विल से हमने तो 48 फ्लाईओवर्स तैयार किए हैं. यू आस्क देम टू नेम 4 फ्लाईओवर्स. ये बगले झांकने लगेंगे. इसलिए थोड़ी शर्म बची है तो डू सम इंट्रोस्पेक्शन, वेक अप एंड स्मेल द कॉफी. नरेंद्र मोदी को गालियां देकर यही हाल हुआ. यू गॉट 0 seats in Delhi in Lok Sabha 2024.
All right, Adil, okay, Adil wanted to come in. Okay, ma'am, allow me to bring in Adil. Allow me to bring in Adil.
Smriti Irani.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead. Yes, you want to come in? Go ahead. You want to take that question?
Yes. I will not beat around the bush. I just have this to say. And, I'm not being politically correct. That's not one of my strong suits. That the chief minister is always decided by the Central Election Committee. I did not know Devendra Fadnavis would be the chief minister in Maharashtra. Nor did I know Pushkar Singh Dhami would be the chief minister.
You have to win an election before declaring CM.
Arey, madam, nor did I know, nor did you know Nayab Singh Saini would become.
You have not won the election. I was asking whether Smriti Irani is fighting this election as a chief ministerial phase. Okay, fine. All right, okay. Adil Singh Bopura wanted to come in for a rebuttal. Go ahead. I'm running out of time. Quickly, Adil.
Preeti, I think it's high time that the Aam Aadmi Party sheds this main bachara attitude. They've been in power for almost 10 years. With power comes accountability and they can't evade it. Number one, responding to the Bharatiya Janata Party, if they've mastered something, they've mastered the art of polarization and dividing people along religious and caste lines. They do not have a narrative or a vision for Delhi. All what they have is to create a climate of fear, to create a climate of hate in this country. And if there was been any development in Delhi, it was during the time of Sheila Dikshit ji. Because politics involves the art of bringing together people. Politics involves the art of involving all stakeholders for the betterment of the people. On one hand, you have the Aam Aadmi Party, which is again following the megalomaniac traits of the BJP. This is not what Delhi needs. Delhi needs governance. Delhi needs better education. Delhi needs cleaner air. Delhi needs creation of jobs. And this is where both the BJP and the Aam Aadmi Party have miserably failed. And finally, to show the bonhomie of the BJP and the Aam Aadmi Party, today over 10,000 houses are at the verge of being demolished on the orders of the LG. What is the Aam Aadmi Party doing about it? Has the Aam Aadmi Party picked up cudgels? If the BJP is running amok with their arrogance, if they want to completely destroy the social fabric of the state, what is the Aam Aadmi Party doing about this?
Allow him. Please allow him. He didn't speak.
So BJP's personal attacks, BJP's arrogance, which is on display on your program, needs to be defeated, and the Aam Aadmi Party's politics of evading responsibility, of blaming others, needs to be shunned away. Hence the Congress Party. Hence, a vision for the future to bring back the development which Ms. Sheila Dikshit ji had left, and we will take off from
Rashid Kidwai, the sad part is for the Congress that they don't really have much to offer, but ride on the legacy of Ms. Sheila Dikshit, which an entire generation has absolutely no clue about. Did the Congress actually have a game plan? Because number one, the word is not even enough candidates that they can actually, get decent candidates on seats. Number two, even the big ones that have decided to take the fray have more or less been forced because internal surveys suggest they're not getting 2 or 3% vote.
Absolutely. I think, Preeti, it's a very grim scenario for the Congress in Delhi. Delhi is among 5 states where Congress does not have even a single MLA. So for them, the most important thing is to open an account, there is no silver medal in politics. So even if they come on 10 places, they come in number 2, it's not going to, be of any consequence. So I think the Congress is very determined that 3-4 seats they have identified. And Rahul Gandhi, therefore, he campaigned in a place where he fancies some chances for the Congress. It remains to be seen whether the Congress can get a couple of seats in Delhi or not.
All right, it remains to be seen. Last 20 seconds to each of our political analysts. Akshay Marathe, go ahead. 20 seconds, Akshay.
No, I think it's very clear that both these parties are interested in nothing but abusing Arvind Kejriwal. And Arvind Kejriwal is only interested in developing Delhi. He has shown that by adding 22,000 classrooms to Delhi government schools, 4,000 new beds to Delhi's government hospitals, 70% of Delhi gets free electricity. We are providing a model of governance to the entire country, and Delhi is going to give a pro-incumbency verdict in favor of Arvind Kejriwal because we have a vision and a roadmap. The other parties have nothing but galis and abuses and accusations and no positive roadmap for Delhi. Delhi is watching.
All right, Sanju Verma, 20
Preeti.
seconds.
Preeti, if Arvind Kejriwal is Raja Harishchandra ka chautha avatar, and if Arvind Kejriwal stands for good governance, then Preeti Chaudhary is Queen Victoria and Sanju Verma is Taylor Swift and Akshay Marathe is Elvis Presley. But sadly, that is not the case. Now, let me make this very clear to your audience. एक हिंदी में कहावत है, and I will end in 10 seconds. बर्बाद गुलिस्ता करने को बस एक ही उल्लू काफी था. यहाँ तो हर शाख पे उल्लू बैठा है. अंजामे गुलिस्ता क्या होगा? So one owl is enough to destroy a garden. यहाँ तो जो दिल्ली के हर गार्डन में एक उल्लू बैठा है.
Self-explanatory. It was self-explanatory.
मनीष सिसोदिया.
Okay, 1 second. No, I don't have time, ma'am. Okay.
आपने दिल्ली को डुबो दिया. दिल्ली को डुबो
20
दिया.
seconds.
यहाँ बैठकर भाषण मत दो.
Preeti, it is time to reject both showmanship and drama. And this is what both these political parties epitomize. Showmanship and drama. The politics of false promises needs to be rejected and the politics of governance needs to be given precedence.
Your Rahul Gandhi has lost 89 elections.
And to correct Miss Sanju Verma, it is an Urdu cup.
Rahul Gandhi has lost 89 biggest
Okay, 1 second. Rashid Kidwai, is the pressure from the India Alliance getting to the Congress? Because clearly, the alliance partners have picked sides. They've made it very clear that the Congress is practically playing the part as Team B of the BJP. Or is there now, finally, late in the day, but the strategy is clear that we are going to go all in. Let's see what we get.
Preeti, I think a national party always has a national interest in mind. Of course, the BJP victory in Delhi would mean a lot. It would mean that not only Congress but all regional parties also do not have that kind of strength to face the BJP. So today, if it is going to be Arvind Kejriwal, tomorrow it can be Mamata Banerjee, and in days to come it can be MK Stalin also. So therefore, I think the Congress would not like a BJP BJP victory in Delhi, but they also have a problem of how to rebuild a party, because if it's going to be Arvind Kejriwal and Arvind Kejriwal Preeti, remember he went to Goa and he was in Gujarat and everywhere. I think the Congress there is no real choice or options that Congress has. It just has left it to fate.
All right, okay, left it to fate. Well, that's not a really good thing in Indian politics. But, one thing we're going to end on, I appreciate all our panelists for joining us. Whichever way you look at it, this is a referendum on Arvind Kejriwal. If he comes back to power, then Delhi has accepted him and there is no other question. If he doesn't, then Delhi has rejected him. It is the K factor. Is it working or has it stopped working in Delhi? On that front, we're going to go into a quick break. To stay with us, we're going to get to you the most spectacular visuals coming in from the Mahakumbh. Over 1.5 crore devotees take the holy dip on day one. Getting you more. To stay with us.